Beautiful life. Repairing the Mayflower Steps wall, Plymouth Bartmann, the 18th of January 2022, on Archaeological finds, in conjunction with PDAS, Plymouth District Archaeological Society, at plymouthArch.soc.org.uk. During the restructuring of the wall, Plymouth Archaeological Society have found all sorts of things from the 16th and 17th century. Stoneware from France, Constral Averos from Portugal, Portuguese courseware formerly called Meridia from 1669, Hello, what's your name?
Chris.
Hello, that's a nice name. My name's Chris as well.
Okay, that's a good name.
So,
all the best people are called Chris.
What's this organisation that's...
Right, this is the Plymouth Archaeological Society,
Yes.
and we're a group of volunteers, and we are all working on the diggings that are taking place further along the quay. This is a site that's of quite important significance because all the finds we've got are from before 1670.
Yeah.
We know that for sure because we know a building was placed on the quay in 1670, and we're underneath that layer.
Yes.
And we have found an astonishing array of different ceramics. From the UK, from North Devon, from South Devon, but also a lot from Europe. So we're picking up stuff from the Rhineland, from Italy, from Spain, Portugal, France, and our latest find yesterday was a glass bead from Venice. So that was quite exciting.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So this is near the Mayflower Steps, isn't it? Or where the old Mayflower Steps used to be.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
So what was the major dig for at the beginning? They're just trying to rebuild the wall, are they?
Well, the wall was starting to crumble, so contractors were brought in by the council, and one of our volunteer archaeologists went down there, had a look, and discovered that they were digging up lots of bits of pottery from a variety of different ages and areas. So he then contacted the council, and they talked together and got permission to investigate the material that was being extracted. So that's exactly what we're doing.
That's right. So what are you doing here at the moment?
Well, the finds that we're getting are being sorted out next door,
Yes.
which is a particularly mucky job because it's a very clay and difficult material. So what I'm doing is just washing them to find out whether they're of any significance. That's of absolutely no significance at all. It's just a piece of shillet. But when it's covered in mud, it might be a piece of
hard to tell.
So that gets thrown away.
Yeah.
But let's have a look at this piece, see what this is.
There was obviously a hip drawing.
I can see why somebody's thought that's interesting because that's slightly red.
Yes.
But it is in fact a piece of flint.
And you have to go through everything meticulously.
Everything.
Otherwise you might miss something.
Yes, you do.
German piece
Let's try this bit here,
from the
shall we?
Rhineland, but
Throw
obviously
that away.
sort of factored to that.
This is a piece of pottery.
That's just a bit of cheerful.
So it's been glazed on the inner surface,
Yes. Okay, lovely.
and that it's unglazed on the outer surface.
Yeah.
And this is North Devon ware, which has got a characteristic darkish band in the centre, where the material hasn't oxidised. And it's got a similar green coloured glaze, and we've got other bits of it here, like this bit, for example.
I see,
You
yeah.
can see the similarity there, and another one there, slightly different colour.
So you've got different boxes here, trays here.
Yes,
And
it
what's
is.
the idea of this?
Right, so this is just these two here, just examples of some of the bits and pieces that we're finding.
Yes.
So that again is that North Devon ware again,
Yeah.
but at the bottom of quite a nice flagger, I would suggest.
Yeah.
But we're also picking bits and pieces up from the continent.
Yeah.
So this is from Italy. It's quite nicely decorated, and glazed on the outside and on the inside. We've then got this piece, which we know has come from Portugal,
Yes.
possibly held olive oil or something like that. And then in this tray here, we've got some interesting bits. These are both from an area called Westerwald in Germany.
Yes.
They are typically stone glazed, good quality material, glazed on the inside, glazed on the outside, and this bluish colour comes from cobalt that they put in the glaze.
And what's the age of that about?
So this is going to be pre-1670.
Crikey. Yeah.
And what is interesting about this piece here is that you don't know whether you can see, but there's a lion's face there. The two ears there.
Okay.
Got that?
Yeah.
So you've got the lion's face there, two ears, eyes, beard, and another one down there.
Yes. Nice one.
But they made that pottery for several hundred years, so it's you might think it might be easy to date, but not that easy.
Yeah. So how old do you think this is?
That again would be pre-1670. We can't really be any more accurate than that at this stage.
Yes.
Until we get an expert in to have a look at it. Other bits we've got here are, this is particularly interesting, this is Chinese.
Right, okay.
Probably Ming Dynasty.
Yeah.
So it's porcelain, and this was probably the base of a bowl or a dish.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that Chinese pottery, there wasn't that much of it about in the 17th century. So the fact we've got it here at Plymouth, I think just helps to illustrate the fact it was very international. There was a lot of trade going on with all parts of the world. Then this is a piece of Delft ware, glazed on the outside and decorated internally. They did it to try to emulate the stuff that was coming from China, which was obviously very high quality. That's probably a bit of Delft ware as well.
Right, okay.
We have got a lot of clay pipes. So that's a bowl of a clay pipe.
Yeah.
Again, pre-1670.
Where do you think they originate from?
Well, they could originate from Plymouth, and they probably do. But if you've got people or sailors coming in from all over the world, it could be anywhere.
Any tobacco content in it, or is it just mud?
We don't know about that, but we do have another one where you could smell the tobacco.
Yeah.
And I used to smoke a pipe, and it is definitely a tobacco pipe. So it's amazing that after 350 years, you could still smell the tobacco.
Yeah.
So these are pipe stems. We have quite a bit of bone material. Well, that's pottery, sorry. Quite a bit of bone material. There's a rib from a butchered animal, probably.
Yeah.
A lot of oyster shells. Part of an important part of the diet.
Yeah.
A lot of different types of shells. I guess this little bit here is a handle to a pot, and that again comes from Germany.
Yes.
Nice clay, and it's stoneware as opposed to earthenware. There's a large fragment of earthenware.
Yeah.
And we're also getting quite a bit of iron, which we suspect is from a foundry nearby, and that was just used as infill.
So what's been the biggest find that they've had?
The best find was a bead, a glass bead from Venice, called chevron ware. And yes, that was quite an exciting find. I suppose the other bits also have been the bits of Chinese pottery.
Yeah. So how can people contact your organisation?
Well, we have a website, Plymouth Archaeological Society.
Yeah, go on. Archaeological site, and that's on Facebook and social media.
It's on Facebook and social media, and we have our own website. Yes.
Do you have a YouTube account as well?
Good question. I'm not up to date on that, but I can tell you somebody that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where will all this go?
So this will be sorted by the archaeologists, and I understand that the better pieces will probably be displayed in the box.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot for your time
Pleasure.
and talk. Thank you.
Okay. But
It's just been found on the beach.
yeah, I know that there's lots of stuff on the beach. That's probably 18th century, 18th century, because of the quality of the glaze. But that, I don't know. And that is that.
Metal, I think.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of. No, I won't put them there because they're all in context.
I'll leave them with you if you want them.
Yeah, can I?
I'll make sure
Can I put them down there for the moment?
Yeah, that's an interesting bit.
That's
There'll
a
be some
bone.
replacement lint.
That's
It's like a tooth, isn't it?
it's probably a hip joint, I would imagine. Not human. I
What
would
sort of
imagine.
animal do you think it's of?
Yeah.
I probably a pig or a sheep, something like that.
Yeah, there's all sorts.
Thank you.
All sorts.
That's like a shot.
But all the trans.
Special thanks to Plymouth Archaeological Society and Bellarmine Coastal Engineering that are working on the site. 30 years of culture and the arts as a free service on Love Summertime TV. Don't forget to friendly share my videos, subscribe to my channel and support me through PayPal at ccsphoto1@gmail.com. Thanks for watching the video.